everyone. Welcome back to the FIDE candidates 2026. This time it's round number 6. And so far things have gone completely insane with Java Dorov on 4.5 out of 5. And the woman's also going pretty crazy with a lot of fireworks. But so in this video, the men's game is between Wei with the white pieces versus Yama Kristinov once again with the black pieces. So let's start. Is e4, e5. Wei looking to keep things a bit solid as Yavakar has had a great tournament with good prep. Knight c3, knight c6. This is the Vienna where bishop c4, knight f6, d3, knight a5. Knight a5 is one of the lines. Usually you want to go something like knight ge2, but he went a3. After a3, Yankee just spent some time and took the pawn. Bishop d takes bishop c5, knight f3, d6. And when he bought his queen out, basically he just wants to castle and bishop e6, bishop g5. And here he bought his knight and kind of damaged Yankee's pawn structure, although there's no attack here, like he literally just castled right into it. A4, and a4 is meant to prevent b4 from en passant, but he shocked everyone playing it because after takes, the point is takes back, and if you take here, it's gonna be a problem because if I take back and I bring the rook in, there can be problems here with the bishop having to move, and your queen can come in, and like you got rook a7 stuff. So it's not that good. So he went bishop g4 Yabakar, b4 takes, but after bishop d4, now Yavakar's bishop is just a beast. Like that was probably his whole plan. And yeah, bishop takes f6, not a good move. Could have played something like rook a2. He took here and then queen d7, and then now the thing is rook a d1. The queen also comes in h3, and queen comes and takes on c4, rook d3. Doubling is not a good idea because of the move c5, which he doesn't play. He plays the move rook to g6, Yavakar Sindarov. And after the bishop goes to h4, the point is you just go c5. c5 is the main, like after you take back with the d, and this bishop is controlling everything. Although he goes king f8, trying to bring his king to safety. And he's playing fast. He immediately plays king g8. The king and he also just shifts his king. And then finally c5 by Yavkar. f4, sacrificing a pawn to get some counterplay. Rook e8's kind of a mistake because now Wei he can kind of equalize and he finds the way bishop to f2. Now bishop takes and then yeah, queen takes. And then now after queen takes c4, there's one move that just keeps Wei equal. B takes e5, just trading the pawns and bringing the rook in. Although he goes here immediately, and that's a mistake because Yavakar doesn't spend that much time. He finds the move rook takes, and queen to e3. The point of queen to e3 is you can't trade queens, or the f will take back and like the c pawn and the f pawn is just gonna promote. So he goes queen to f3, but after queen to f3 is nothing. You just go c4. Like you just push queen g4. You can go for the king, but king f8, you've got nothing. Rook can go back, c3. You just push, and eventually they trade queens. And Wei has nothing. He just resigns. Like you're gonna end up going c2. You can go rook here. You have enough time to do this thing, and this is also running. Like way even a minute. He also played really slow. Yavakar has 44 minutes. Like he plays fast and accurate because of his prep. So what is happening? Yavakar Sindarov is on 5.5 out of 6. No one has ever done that in the whole of candidates. From your Kasparovs to your Magnuses, no one has done that. So now, like, I don't know. He might win it most likely. He literally just draw the rest of his games. He gets 10 points if he draws, which is like insane. Like the highest is 9.5. Well, anyways, that was I don't know what to say about that. Let's go to the women's game. The women's game is with Bibi Sara with the white pieces and Divya Deshmukh with black. So let's see. D4, D5, and then we have a simple queen's gambit decline, knight F3, knight F6, knight C3, C6, again changing it to a semi-Slav. And yeah, just play on a bit, they trade a few pieces. And then this queen is attacking, so well, he took back, but the main move is bishop to a3, rook c2 to and it goes c5. So Divya Deshmukh is playing for a win. So is Bibi Sara takes the c can't take, And then b6 is played. This is a bit of a weird way to go here, but because like it allows bishop e4 rook b8, but the idea is you're gonna trade that bishop up, bishop b7, you have to take, and queen to d3 by Bibisara developing the queen, castles, castles, and rook to c8. So now Divya Deshmukh's plan at this stage is to go after the c3 pawn, because like that's anchoring the d pawn, and like she doesn't have any weaknesses. Like this is an isolated pawn, but Bibisara should be able to hold it. But she goes c4. I'd say rook b1 to like go rook b3. c4 is also a good move, but like it just weakens things a bit. So knight to f8, queen to e4. And at this stage, Divya started to gain an advantage. h4. See, Bibi Sara's pushing for it. She's just going to attack. h5. Takes 6, and she goes h6. This sets a pawn, but the thing is, even though you have knight e5, there's just knight g6, like you barely have an attack. Here, instead of queen e3, she should have went knight to g4, hitting this, hitting this. Like, that's what even the computer suggests. But queen e3, not good, because, like, there's queen b7, and then c5 is just a mistake, because of rook to d5, and then if c6, queen e7, f4. Now, Divya is just holding the attack. If she holds it, like g3 is a mistake, you just go queen b4. And she finds it, queen to b4, you're gonna get this pawn. And if you trade queens, Divya is just gonna win. Rook to c4 played, queen goes back to e7. And like, she, Divya thinks for a bit, and she doesn't play for it, and she plays for the win. Yeah, queen to d8, which is a mistake because the computer thinks you should have drew, but she wants to win f5. She takes it and goes rook to d8, 1. And then rook to f2 is the mistake because of rook takes c6 apparently, just wins a pawn. But she takes here and goes queen g5. This is a miss you should have taken here once again. Now, um, with 1 second, Bibi Sara quickly plays a queen to d3. Should have played here defending. She thought she can try go and defend the f5 pawn by making progress, but this is a mistake because rook takes c6 and then f6. There's absolutely nothing. You just go rook to c8 and it holds everything. Rook d1, king h8. You're gonna bring the queen back and there's no background problem. So king to g2 and Divya just eats her alive. And in this position with 11 minutes, Divya having 12, Bibisara resigns. So now things are also going chaotic in the women's. Anyone can win at this stage. Right now, Anna Muzichuk is winning the women's, and as usual, Javakar is winning the men's. But the one game from the men's, I need to show you this. Look, in this position, it was between Anish Giri and Matthias Bluebam Bomb. It's move 47. It's a complete drawn position. Watch Matthias's knight. Just watch. It just shuffles between E4 and F6 like it. And Anish Giri just wants to win, and he's doing nothing. He initially just did nothing for like 5 to 6 hours. And look at the night. And then finally they drew. Like what was that? Like literally that was like 40 moves. They drew on move 84. They just shuffled and just wasted time. Okay, so but they ended up drawing. So all the men's games drew, and Yavakir won. So Fabi can try and go for a candidate's win, but he's 1.5 points behind in Yabakar. So things are not looking good in the men's, and women's things are going okay. So, well, yeah, I guess that was it for today's video. I'll see you in my next one for round number 7. Goodbye.